It says live on YouTube.
Ah, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay with you? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Is that okay with you? I have no idea how it works on YouTube. Okay, so let me just check how it's working. What's going to happen?
Okay. It says live on YouTube.
Ah, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm yelling. So how? Oh, is that okay with you? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Is that okay with you? I have no idea how it works on YouTube.
Is this how it's going to be?
Let me just check how it's working. I'm not sure if I close this window. What's going to happen? Okay. Okay, so let me go back to Zoom. And it says live on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I have no idea if it is, if it isn't. It's the first time I'm doing this, and we're just gonna have fun and roll with it and see what happens.
Let's
go. Okay, so now I'm going to resume recording and let's share screen. There we go. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
And for anyone watching live on YouTube, this is the first time we're doing it on YouTube. I hope you can also see my screen, because if you can't, then there is no use you watching this. And we are going to be creating a roadmap to success. Okay, so the roadmap to success is taking you from your dream or your vision to from where you are today to your dream and your vision. Okay. So let's start with telling me what your vision is.
My vision is to, like, I want to talk in front of 250 people as how do you call that? But that's like my end goal. Okay. I want to start. I really, and I'm not just in front of those. I really want to have workshops around Europe, around the world.
Well, 1 second. About what? What is this about? What's
well, my desire is to really help people to understand how important is living in the present moment, understanding who they really are, finding their purpose, and getting energy, because so not with so much energy on fighting the past, resisting the difficult emotions, feeling guilt, feeling resentment, feeling all these difficult emotions that are tied to their past, and they're not living the present, and they're not creating fully their future. So I really want to bring this. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, something just happened to my screen. What can you see?
Yes, it all got all of a sudden smaller. So I really want to bring this to a lot of crowds of people, but I want to start with my step by step.
So you want that? What you say? 1 second, just help me understand this. So you want people? What do they get from if they understand who they really are and they live in the present moment and they are detached from their past? What's the outcome?
So when we live in a present moment, we have the awareness, right? We understand what is going on inside of us. We understand what are the best decisions for us. We create this space where we start getting in touch with ourselves. The old programs are not going through our heads that were created in the past. And we are not worried because of the experience of the past about what will going to happen in our future. And we have all this energy that we are not using to fight and resist the difficult emotions, the fears for the future, all the things that happen to us. That some people had really big traumas, but it's also often limiting beliefs, the different ways of thinking, forms of thought, anxieties. So we fight all these emotions and all these thoughts, and we don't live in the present. Once you are free of all that, first of all, you're much more aware. Second of all, you create this space of really understanding. You get in touch with yourself, the intuition. You start developing, really intuitively understanding what is good for you, what is right for you. You live, you get to know yourself not what they taught you who you really are, but who you really are born to be. And then you get all this energy and you start slowly understanding what life would you like to lead? Would you create the life that you always wanted to create? When we run on these programs, we are not who we really are. We are afraid of judgment. We are afraid of our own judgment. Like there's so many things that take away our energy, take away our excitement, joy, desire to live. We survive. We're not living, actually. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so does it make sense to say gain awareness, free from the past, and create the best possible future that is designed? Sorry?
In the now, yes. That is designed for you, authentic and true you, but in the present moment. That's all we have, Mirel. And people are often just on autopilot play. They don't really even understand and realize how absent-minded they are. They're not living here in the now. So how can they actually understand? Am I going too quick, too fast?
Perfect.
Okay, so
I love how when I ask you the question, like you go on that huge rant because you are so passionate about this topic. It's amazing.
So first thing is awareness. We have to start with creating awareness, right?
One second. I need to stop you a second because I know that you know all of this, and I know that when somebody taps into you, this is what they're gonna get. Okay, like all of this. Okay, but for the sake of creating this roadmap to success, I want to like make it into like snippets. Don't give me like all the details. Just tell me a brief, like in one sentence. But 1 second.
I'll try.
1 second. Yeah. But before you go there, you started telling me that you want to talk in front of 250 people. Then you also told me that you want to do workshops. So if this vision would come into like, if this vision is how you're running your business, like this is happening each and every day, how do you see this working? So you see it working in workshops, you see it working as in talking in front of all these people. How else?
So public speaking, workshops online and live. I see it working, coaching sessions one-on-one, and I see coaching session in a group through the videos that I can make, the posts on my social media, video courses.
Online courses, yeah?
Yep, online courses.
Anything else?
So we said online courses, coaching sessions, through videos, posts on my blog, on my social media pages. If you hear snoring, that's my dog snoring.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Kira.
Don't wake him. Okay, so you see your brand as in you're this like public speaker.
That's my like, I really want to touch as many people as I can, but that's, of course, it's a, as you said, a road map. We need to get to there.
Yeah. But let's just say you're there. Okay, so for a minute you're there, and you are touching more and more people every day. Okay, I'm not asking you how. I'm asking you how else could you touch a lot of people in one go? So you've got online courses, you've got workshops for groups, you've got coachings for groups, you've got talking in front of, public speaking. Is there any other way you can see yourself getting this message across to mass?
Having my own channel. I don't know, like TV or my, I don't know, whatever, YouTube channel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Any other way?
I think for now, that's it.
Fantastic.
I don't know.
Are you excited about it?
Oh my God, I'm super excited about it.
Okay, good. Just have to make sure, because if you're not, then there's no point going ahead. Okay, so now tell me where you are right now.
Right now, I'm doing my lives. No, well, I'm doing my not as many lives. I'm doing my posts. I'm doing my videos on social media. I'm pretty much I'm more present on Instagram right now. I organized a course, an online course but I still need to work on it. All the 10 videos are done. I need to add some more things to it, work them a little bit. And what else? And I have coaching sessions, not daily, but often, but still it's not where I want it to be.
Okay. So this is where you are.
This is where I have some, let's say, tests in place for people when we start working together to understand exactly where they really are. How present is there? How would you say that in English? How much of a present life are they leading? Let's say, but that's all going to be the part of the package with the video course and I'm working on.
So it's fair to say that your vision is still in creation mode.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's perfect timing to start your roadmap, really.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes.
So let's create that now. Ooh. So the way we're going to create this is we're going to do step by step by step by step. Okay? So number one, let's call it action plan, okay? Because this is how we're going to go ahead and create this thing. The first few things on your action plan is not the sexiest bits of your business, of your creation, okay? But it is extremely important if you want to scale. Okay?
So what was the first thing? It's not the
sexiest.
Oh, got it. Okay, no problem.
And we're live on YouTube, so sorry anyone who got offended by that. Well, it's not the most exciting bits of the business. Okay. It's not the most creative bits. It's the research bit. But when the research is done properly, and I'm going to show you how, then everything that follows after that is in complete alignment, and you don't keep getting lost because your navigation, this is your navigation system.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yes, you are.
So this first few steps is like setting the destination into your navigation system. So if you type in the wrong address, you're going to get the wrong destination. Yeah?
Right.
So this is about setting the right destination. 1 second, something's just gone in my eye. Oh, it's there. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. So, action plan number one. Number one. I'm going to say to you, don't stop doing these things. Okay? So, whatever we're going to talk about now is going to be as well as this, as well as what you're doing already now. Okay? So, the first thing we need to do when we're setting up a business is research. Okay, so we need to research into other people doing the same thing as you. Okay, so we're going to look at your competitors. Do you know who they are?
Well, I've seen some coaches working. Yes, I've seen some centers that use living in the present moment, but they use it more as a mindful practicing they're more like mindful practitioners, or they are like groups of people that motivate others, motivational, speakers, but coaches. Yes, I haven't really. Yeah, I've seen few.
Okay.
And I've seen some Facebook pages.
Good.
It's more like posts. Yeah.
Okay. So
I haven't actually seen like people working like other than. I haven't really seen people working with this present moment and helping people learn what does it actually mean and how to bring them to the present moment and how to. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
okay, so that can be your differentiator. So the purpose of doing the research is this. Firstly, to see your competitors. Have a look what is working for them. Have a look what is not working for them.
How do I know that?
I'll show you how, but I'm just telling you first what the purpose is.
Okay.
You have a look what's not working for them. At the same time, while you're doing that, you're also going to have a look at, while you're doing that, some ideas and some gaps are going to come to your head. So you're going to create for yourself a Excel sheet.
Okay.
Where you're going to write down all of those findings. And while you're writing down, you're going to say, there's a gap over here. If only this person could have done A, B, and C, then her client would have gotten blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And that gap you're going to write down as well as an idea for your business, okay? Because now you have this like vision of what your business, what you can offer, okay? But to define it even more, you need to understand what is out there, what your customer avatar really, really, really needs from you. And then you combine the two together and that like makes it boom, bang, crash. Okay. So 1 second, let me just pull up a screen on here. Info. Here we go. Okay. So for the research.
Can you still see me? I've been moving my camera.
Good. So you're going to have a look at your competitors. Now there's two types of research that you're going to do. You're going to do research at your competitors, and that's all you want to look at right now. You only want to see what they do well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll show you in a minute how you're going to do that. You're going to see what they don't do well.
Do and don't do.
Apps. Stroke ideas that come up for you.
Sorry? Can you see me?
Ideas come up for you, okay? Yeah. We're all good. Are you good?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 second. This is not.
So research of my competitors, what they do and don't do well. That's the last thing I heard.
Oh, and then as well, you're going to write down the gaps and ideas.
Yeah, gaps and ideas.
That you see, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how you're going to do this is you're going to go into their Facebook groups or their websites, or a good website is called Reviews. What is it called? 1 second, let me just write all this down for you. So how is like this. Sorry. So how is you're going to go into their Facebook groups. Facebook groups, websites. You're going to have a look at what they offer. 1 second. You're going to have a look at review sites.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have a look at what they offer firstly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But more importantly, what you're looking out for is what their customers are saying about them. Customers are saying about them. Okay, you want to hear everything. You want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Okay,
about them. Usually they have only the good things on their site.
No. When you go into the audience, especially in Facebook groups, you'll hear frustration. You'll hear good. Note those down as well, okay? Because you want to know what actually their customers are liking.
Right.
Okay. But you also want to specifically see what is not working so that you can create your differentiator. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your competition. This is your research on your competition. I want to tell you that it takes time. Don't rush through this process because it will take you time.
Okay.
Because you're going to have to keep going back, looking at this. Then you see, let's say, you see a really good competitor of yours. So you want to check everything out from this competitor. You want to check out all their social feeds. You want to check all their Facebook groups. You want to check their website. You want to check their blogs. You want to check everything that they're doing. Okay, as much detail as you can possibly get. You're going to get so much out of this. You have no idea how much you're going to get out of this. Okay.
Okay.
The number 2 research that you're going to do is on your audience. And for this, you're going to go back into what you've done over here. You're going to check your competitors, go back to but now you're going to, instead of looking at the company, you're going to be looking at their audience. Okay. So you're going to go back to your competitors' feeds and websites. And then you're going to have a look, pick the most active member. Okay. And from the most active member, check this member's social feeds. So now you've kind of gone away from the whole business. You're going into the actual audience. Okay. And in this, you're going to have a look at what their status is. Like married, not married, do they have kids, do they have family? You're going to have a look at where they work. You're going to have a look at or previous, where they work now and past. You're going to have a look at what you're going to look at. You're going to look at what are their aspirations for life in general. Okay.
Okay.
Do they follow? What books and blogs do they read? Okay. And now this is a really important one. What are their fears and struggles in life? And here you're going to be looking at what they're complaining about on their social feeds, like what they're making fun of is another way to like see what their challenges are. You know better than me how to look into the psychology of their behavior, but have a look at their behaviors.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you I'm going to pull up for you a PDF which will help you fill this out. And what I'll do for you is, let me just open up are we still live? Yeah, we're still live.
We're still alive.
One watching now. Hey, thanks for watching, whoever you are. This is quite a lot of fun. Okay, now let me just pull up my PS succeed with Mirel.com /MVP content codes 2020. Sorry, nearly finished. 04.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. I love this.
Do you?
Yeah, because it actually, I think it's going to help me really be focused on, like, it's categorized so I can go one by one, and then, it kind of, explains and helps me. That's how my brain works. I need to organize myself. And sometimes I get overwhelmed by so many things that one needs to do. So this really, I think, will help me.
Okay, I'm going to give you this. It's a PDF.
Okay.
Which
you're sending it through email.
I'm going to put it, I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So this is what your customer is going to look like. It's going to look like one person.
Okay. Yes.
So you're not on for the masses. You're not going out there and getting everybody. Okay. It's one person. You're going to do the demographics of where he lives, he, she, female, gender, age, status, all of that, their experiences in life, their aspirations, their hobbies and their interests, everything about them. Okay. So I'm going to copy that. And let's go back to our mind node. And I am going to so you'll just click on this link and you'll have it, okay?
Okay.
And you can download it. Iman, I am tempted to leave you here because I think that you have loads of work to do over here. Okay, it'll take you a couple of days. If you're doing it properly, it'll take you a couple of days. I'll just tell you what happens next, okay? But we're not going to go into it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create your funnel.
Okay.
Based off your research on your competitors and based off your research on your audience. So it's going to be so targeted that the right people are just going to get attracted to it because it's exactly what they're going to need. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're going to create a marketing strategy to get your content seen, heard, and all of that. Okay.
Yes, sounds good.
And then we'll move on. But yeah, so I'm just going to tidy this up. I'm going to create it as a PDF for you. I'll email it over.
Lost you? Sorry, say that again.
Next time we speak, you'll come back with your Excel sheet, what you found, what you filled in, and then we'll create your funnel off of that. And then we'll move on and move on and move on and move on and move on. Is that good?
Absolutely.
I'm also going to put in here on how to a little bit of how to stay focused and motivated when things don't work so well. And plus some other things you're going to get. Okay, so that's all. Let's just start the share. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like we have yes, I think this is going to rebuild everything. We are going to start from the beginning, and I think this is exactly what I need, because I definitely think I need to nail down my avatar better, and so my message is clearer. So I think the research needs to be done, and I've done it a long time ago, but I think you have given me much more detail, and you have given me much more specific on how to do this. So I really feel it's going to help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's not the most fun thing to do in your business,
Well,
but
I prefer doing that first. So I think,
doing the work, but it's your foundation. And
right,
if you don't get your foundation right, then
right.
you'll just keep getting lost. Like, you know how it's been. I mean, I've been there myself, where like, oh, this is such a good idea, let's just do that, and and it like goes into thin air almost. And so you jump to the next thing, and that's a brilliant idea, and the people are going to love it, and then you fizzle out and fizzle in and fizzle out, and this is good and this isn't working, and it's like one big mumble jumble, right?
There's no continuity. There's no, it's like, you're right. It's like jumping from one thing to another. But I think when you find your, how do you say that? Your core, and you just, yes,
Yeah.
alignment. That's a good word. Alignment, then things go aligned. So I see myself lacking that alignment. I know I have the tools. I know I have the knowledge. I know I've worked with the people, but it's not constant. I want to see it coming constantly. I want to see results constantly. And I know that I can do it, but I just need to find a way. I haven't found a constant way yet towards it. So yeah,
Fantastic.
it's worth it, definitely. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you need anything in the meantime, give me a shout. But at the moment,
Sure.
I think you have loads to do.
Okay. Ready. Thank you,
Fantastic. I'm
Noel.
going to
Thank
stop
you very much.
there, and let's stop it on stop live stream.